In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on February 20th, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Charlotte Hornets versus Denver Nuggets. The Charlotte Hornets are hitting the road to take on the Denver Nuggets this Thursday, February 20th. This matchup has the makings of a lopsided game, as the Hornets are playing the second game of a back-to-back, and Denver's high-altitude environment is notoriously tough on weary teams. On top of that, the Nuggets are getting healthier, with both Westbrook and Gordon expected to return to the lineup. Even so, Denver has a habit of playing down to their competition, which has led to a few head-scratching losses this season. Meanwhile, while the Hornets are far from a powerhouse, they're riding high after upsetting the Lakers and have been surprisingly reliable against the spread, covering in 9 of their last 12 games as double-digit underdogs. The line is big, no doubt about it, but given Charlotte's recent track record, the Charlotte Hornets to cover the spread as underdogs is our full-game side pick. The under looks like a solid play as well, mainly because Charlotte's offense isn't exactly lighting up scoreboards, and fatigue will likely be a factor in the second game of a back-to-back. Denver has the firepower to put up points, but coming off the All-Star break, there's a good chance they start a bit sluggish. Statistically, the Hornets are the best under team in the league, hitting the under in 33 of their 52 games this season. Pace-wise, Denver ranks 5th with a tempo of 102.7, but Charlotte plays at a slower pace of 100.1, which ranks 21st. Expect the Hornets to try to slow things down and control the tempo, especially with players still shaking off the rust from the break. All signs point to a slower start and fewer points on the board, making under the projected total our full game total pick. Phoenix Suns versus San Antonio Spurs. The 2025 NBA All-Star Weekend has come and gone, and now it's time to dive back into regular season action. On Thursday, February 20th, the spotlight shifts to Austin, Texas, where the Western Conference showdown between the Phoenix Suns and San Antonio Spurs takes place at the Moody Center. This game marks the second of 3 regular season meetings between the teams. The Suns took the first matchup back in December, winning 104-93 as 6.5-point favorites on their home court. Phoenix might still be missing some key players, with Devin Booker and Grayson Allen both listed on the injury report. Meanwhile, San Antonio could be without rookie sensation Victor Wembanyama, who's currently listed as doubtful due to an illness. This game is being played at a neutral site as part of the Spurs' initiative to connect with fans in Austin, a city that's been a growing basketball market. For Kevin Durant, this matchup holds a bit of nostalgia as he returns to the Moody Center, where he played during his college days as a Texas Longhorn in the 2006-2007 season. Durant is likely pumped to put on a show, especially with the possibility of having Booker and Bradley Beal back in the lineup. Both teams have had their share of struggles lately, and oddsmakers have the Spurs as slight favorites despite their recent skid. San Antonio leans heavily on three-point shooting but only connects on 35% of their attempts, placing them 19th in the league. On the other hand, Phoenix ranks 7th in three-point percentage at 37.5% and holds opponents to just 35.6% from beyond the arc, ranking 11th in that category. San Antonio's rebounding has been another weak spot. The Spurs rank 21st in rebound rate at 49.4%. Without Wembanyama's presence in the paint, Phoenix should have a solid edge on the boards. Winning the rebounding battle could be a crucial factor, especially if it limits San Antonio's second-chance opportunities. Both teams are searching for consistency, but the Spurs have had it rough lately, going just 3-7 in their last 10 games. I've been critical of the Suns all season, and for good reason. They've underperformed compared to expectations and have the worst record against the spread in the league at 19-34-1. Normally, I'd be hesitant to back Phoenix in this spot. However, the Spurs have hit a rough rough patch, losing 7 of their last 10 games, and with Wembanyama likely sidelined, even the struggling Suns should be able to capitalize. After all, Phoenix already handled San Antonio by double digits in their previous meeting. While the Suns haven't been firing on all cylinders lately, having Durant and Beal available should give them enough firepower to take down a Spurs team that might be missing its anchor on both ends of the floor. Durant is averaging 27 points per game, and Booker isn't far behind at 26.2. Together, they should be more than enough to get the job done against a team near the bottom of the Western Conference standings. With Wembanyama doubtful, the advantage shifts firmly in Phoenix's favor, so the Phoenix Suns to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Beyond Durant and Booker, the Suns' offensive depth has been a concern all season. This lack of reliable scoring options is one reason they're sitting at 26-28 and currently outside the playoff picture. Despite the inconsistency, Phoenix remains relatively efficient on offense, ranking 11th in offensive rating with 113 points per 100 possessions. However, their slow pace, just 99.7 possessions per game, 23rd in the league, limits their scoring output. Statistically, Phoenix ranks 14th in points per game, while San Antonio is right behind at 15th. Neither team is particularly efficient from the field, with both sitting outside the top 10 in shooting percentage. Given the pace of play and recent scoring trends, this game might not be as high scoring as some expect. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Lakers versus Portland Trail Blazers. With the All-Star break now behind us, the 2024-2025 NBA season resumes on Thursday, February 20th. Basketball fans have 9 games to look forward to across the league, including a Western Conference showdown at the Moda Center in Portland, Oregon. The Portland Trail Blazers will host the Los Angeles Lakers for the 3rd time this season, and the Lakers are looking to continue their dominance over Portland with what would be their 6th consecutive victory against the Trail Blazers. Los Angeles is expected to have most of its key players available, which should give them an edge heading into this matchup. On the other hand, Portland's injury report still raises some questions. The team is monitoring the statuses of Scoot Henderson, Robert Williams, Jerami Grant, and Mattis Thybulle, all of whom are listed as questionable for Thursday night's game. The Trail Blazers have been battling injuries throughout the season, which has made it difficult for them to find consistency. Although Grant and Henderson have a chance to suit up, Portland will still be without Deandre Ayton, who is expected to remain sidelined for a few more weeks. Meanwhile, the Lakers are still adjusting to the recent addition of Luka Doncic, a blockbuster trade that shook up their roster. While the team's depth at the center position is limited, Los Angeles continues to rely on its scoring ability and three-point shooting to stay competitive. Keep an eye on the injury report leading up to the game, as LeBron James was listed as questionable for Wednesday night's contest against the Charlotte Hornets. His availability could play a crucial role in determining the outcome against Portland. Without Ayton anchoring the paint, the Trail Blazers may have a tough time exploiting the Lakers' vulnerabilities. History also favors Los Angeles in this matchup, as they have gone 4-0 straight up and against the spread in their last 4 meetings with Portland. The Lakers dropped their first game after the All-Star break, while this will be the Trail Blazers' first game since the break. Portland is dealing with both injuries and recent struggles, having lost 3 straight games. While both previous matchups against the Lakers this season ended in losses, it's worth noting that those games took place on the road. That said, the Lakers have their own challenges to overcome. They've lost 2 games in a row, both against teams with losing records, and Doncic's fit with the squad hasn't clicked as quickly as some might have expected. Still, even though the Lakers are under .500 on the road, the combination of Doncic and LeBron James should be enough to get the job done against a short-handed Portland squad. Fatigue could be a factor, as this game marks the second night of a back-to-back for Los Angeles. However, our pick is for the Lakers to win and cover the spread as favorites. When it comes to the pace and three-point shooting, both teams sit around the middle of the pack compared to the rest of the league. Expect the Lakers to lean into a small ball approach, looking to push the tempo and take advantage of Portland's defensive lapses. The Trail Blazers have surrendered a staggering 278 points over their last 2 outings, which doesn't bode well against a Lakers team that can heat up from beyond the arc. Defensively, Portland has struggled to contain three-point shooters, ranking 21st in the NBA by allowing opponents to hit 36.5% of their attempts from deep. Additionally, the Blazers rank near the bottom in defensive rebounding percentage, while excelling on the offensive glass. This combination should lead to plenty of second-chance opportunities and open looks from three-point range on both sides of the floor. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.